Thank you. Hey, I just got married this past October. This is my second marriage. Anybody here divorced? Anybody here wishes they were divorced?
Yeah!
Okay. Well, when my ex went through his midlife crisis, he just got angry all the time, and his humor began to come from a pretty dark place. One time we were at Hopkins Spring Fair, and he bought one of these sausage and pepper sandwiches, and he walked right over to the animal rights booth and started eating it. And he's like, I just love animals. I belong to PETA. People eating tasty animals. Yeah. Well, when he wasn't going around offending random strangers, he would turn his critical attention to me. He accused me of being self-centered. He'd say, you are so selfish. Everything has to go one way, and it's your way. So he started calling me a one-way street. And one day he turns to me and goes, hey, Pratt Street. I'm like, yeah? I think marriage ought to be a renewable contract. And I'm like, oh, really? Does that mean I have the option to outsource? Nah, it's more like the NFL, and I'm not satisfied with your performance, and I'm thinking of courting free agents. Okay, you go right ahead and do that, hon, and I'll do the same. Well, guess what, folks? I cannot renew that contract. I got me a quarterback fresh out of college. He had a strong arm. Yeah. Lots of stamina, and he knew how to go deep. Hey, I was thinking of signing him to a long-term contract. But, you know, it still bothers me that my ex used to accuse me of being self-centered. I mean, I really don't think I'm selfish. If anything, maybe I'm a little self-absorbed. But, I mean, is that really such a bad thing? I mean, think about it. Every time I look in the mirror, I get to see my favorite person. I mean, sometimes it takes me like 20 minutes to drag myself away. I mean, I'm one of those people at the gym who has to lift weights in front of the mirrors. If there was some way I could point every mirror at me, I would do it. I'm so self-absorbed that every time I go to the grocery store, I tend to linger in the produce section to compare myself favorably to the melons. Yeah. And when I pay bills, I want to write myself a check for being so frickin' awesome! And I'm so self-absorbed that every time I watch TV, I think they're talking about me. Except this one time I had on a golf tournament, and the announcer was saying, Tiger Woods is about to face a scary hole. And I thought, wow, he's definitely not talking about me. I mean, since when has Tiger Woods been intimidated by a hole? Much less mine. I mean, my hole isn't scary. If anything, it's par for the course. You know, I think if Tiger Woods ran across my hole, he'd probably start sinking his putts. Yeah, wouldn't take very many strokes. I mean, it's so fun, he'd probably make a hole in one. Yeah, I could be his ticket to the FedEx Cup. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that Tiger Woods would never bogey my hole. Oh, you listen to me, I always didn't have this high opinion of myself, honestly. I used to be about 50 pounds heavier, and I have very low self-esteem. And early on in my weight loss journey, I ran into a buddy of mine I knew from Hebrew school who hadn't seen me in a while, and he was like, Sandy, you look great, have you lost weight? And I'm like, nah, you wouldn't say that if you saw me naked. You should see me naked. And without skipping a beat, he says, why should I take your word for it? I'd love to see you naked. And I'm like, what, right here, right now in synagogue? So, I'm putting my clothes back on. And he says, you know, now that I've seen you naked, maybe you're right. It really doesn't look like you've lost any weight. I was really bummed out about that. I mean, so I joined Weight Watchers, okay? And after about a year or so of really hard work, I finally reached my goal weight. So give it up for me. All the keychains and Bravo stickers in the world could not convince me that I wasn't still this fat chick. Until one day I'm in D.C. and I'm riding up the escalator at the DuPont Circle Metro, and this big guy tries to push past me. He's like, "Hey, would you mind moving your skinny ass out of my way?" I'm like, "Excuse me? What did you just say?" "I said get out of my way, you skinny ass bitch." And it was like the clouds parted and the rain sang. The trumpets blared. I had finally seen the light. I mean, skinny ass bitch. That was like the nicest thing anybody had ever said to me. So I stripped down butt naked, mounted him, and gave him a big wet kiss. Guys, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. I didn't kiss him. Anyway, that's my time. I'm Sandy Bernstein.
Sandy Bernstein, everybody. Fantastic. That was awesome. It's like I could finally live out my fantasy of seeing my third grade teacher talk about sex all the time.